आज होगा बूम बम बिकॉज आज खेलने वाली है हमारे अपनी टीम ग्लोबल स्पोर्ट्स. Hello, Future Raspo is here. This match went really great, and of course, I watched this live with my subscribers. Even if you want to watch this kind of live with me, head to my Discord server. Link in the description. आ जाओ साथ में बैठ के देखते हैं, मजा आएगा. आ जाओ. आज जल्दी हो रहा है मैच. कल बहुत लेट हुआ था. आज जल्दी हो रहा है. So I made my omelette and Maggie.
Maybe just going to take things slow for the time being. They are starting things
because
out.
मैं उठता ही 9 या 10 बजे.
Now Benkai coming in. They are starting things off. Pushing deep into A, using Poison Cloud just to obscure vision. The Gecko getting the plant in.
Is it? Yeah, what?
Of course, makes things a lot easier on the pistol as well. That low profile going to be pretty useful.
Oh my god. 4 flank.
The question is no opposition. Global Esports should have an inkling that either they need to push out or be very wary of the flank.
Oh, I feel like Lightning Fast is aware of this. They definitely heard the dog now.
Nice. Rush knife.
Out the back, but now they're starting to feel surrounded. Exactly. Depp staying hidden in case someone pushes into him. He might be able to catch off a couple of hits. Depp does find one onto Lightning Fast. That's a good start now. Laz got the info, but not quite the tags. Holding up by Dice. Double kill now. You are taking the defuse though. Thanks to the
what the fuck?
Seconds left, and ZETA picks up the round.
I mean, I was about to comment. All right, Russ wanted to talk about firepower. He wanted to say that we can all aim and shoot. Sure,
they wanted a diff, and Global Esports wanted a fight.
Play around the spike. I know some people like to rant about shooting guns in Valor. Color change, and with the rookies too. Let's talk about that. They touched upon it on the desk, but 2 members who started as academy players under that ZETA banner, now both getting the shot onto tier 1, and a great triple from Uraf.
He does drop to Russ, but still,
that fate was immense.
Done, and the force from Global Esports just kind of falls apart. What is this? It's so strong. Atarashi ZETA division, and they are still ringing true. Benkai and Lightning Fast, though, picks up the spike, now looking for a new option.
I mean, what do you do here? Like you mentioned, Quack, they forced, so they have to make something happen in this round. Saving on a force with a Stinger and a Spectre, not something you ever want to have to choose to do, but it's also like it's a 2v4 with the Cypher and Viper on attack. You gotta hope the stars align. You are stuck between rock and a hard place, and it's only the second round of your very first match in Kickoff.
Oh, Trepa.
What are some other hard places?
Nice.
I can't really think of anything.
Well, I mean, this entire map is just walls everywhere, and it's not looking like any of them
and
are
spam, here he goes. And Benkai comes
30
here.
seconds left. Benkai goes for the swing, and that's a great new look as well.
Okay, the first step is there. A weapon
they read really quick.
And they have control of showers as well.
3 players to retake.
Oh,
this is not impossible, especially if Benkai has the Bulldog. They are thinking that he's probably up around showers, but he's actually wrapping back around to rendezvous with
they both
Fast.
came back.
Yeah, and you have
wow.
the double snake bite as well. The post plants are available too. I mean, Global Esports,
ZETA.
they don't have as much time as they think they do. Or
yeah,
ZETA.
I like how they're clearing their bases though.
Oh my god.
Incendiary and everything. Now finally getting information and then the tag to go through.
ZETA, quick decisions, fast rotates.
देखो pro players, pro teams bind में they won't pick Sage, ठीक है? Because Sage is useless. Sage के अलावा they'll pick Sky because Sky can heal old teams. But these fucking nerds जो हम competitive खेलते हैं ना उसमें this fucking nerds take Sage just for plant. Heal के लिए भी नहीं है. Heal भी खुद ही करता है. They won't heal for team and all. They heal themselves and even they want wall to plant. Bro, you should have balls to plant, not wall. बस एक wall के लिए Sage को लेते हैं. That's it.
If they don't, though, that's going to be hell to pay. And I think that's why there's this switch up in positioning from ZETA as well. They recognize that full buy coming through. They're trying to play defensive, but without the information, just gets swung on pawn by Russ. Sugar Zero is the only one left. And he's
Global Esports are playing aggressive after plant, I guess.
Global Esports should keep in mind that this is, in essence, the bonus for ZETA, right? So GE shouldn't be losing too many weapons. I would say 1 at best if you want to make sure that you can kind of catch back up in the long haul, trying to keep hold of U-Haul as well from Povey. But he is alone. Everyone waiting for the post plants here.
Wow. Still, though, I mean, you're absolutely right. They don't
they
want to take
even for that ninja diff again. Wow.
Pushing into the skies.
Povey!
The finished gun is shooting all over the place.
And he's rotated. This is so hard to read from Laz.
Flawless.
I mean, Lightning Fast is
Wow,
going to get
nice
it at the end, but there
round,
was no
finally.
way Laz was ready for that wraparound from Polvi. I'm keeping my eye on Huron's movement as well. The whole jump peek over on B long, yeah, that's pretty standard. But the thing
Look at his gun buddy. He has a iron.
A lot more
Benkai has a iron gun buddy on gun. मैंने भी ढाला था ये iron gun buddy because ये उतना बहुत rare होता है iron gun buddy. Even तुम अपने store पे check करो ना तेरे पास नहीं होगा. ठीक है? मैंने भी ये गन बड़ी लगाया था and I got criticized heavily on comment section like iron lobby पे खेल रहा है, iron lobby पे मार रहा है, iron lobby पे ace ले रहा है, etc. Come on, we can't judge a person with just a body.
To pinpoint that right now, I think, Will, because, you know, it's also the eco round and everything. So they want to get a little bit more information before going in for that. The flash now coming in. Global Esports with the execute.
Oh, why did it not? What?
Last goes in for the trade. Cybercage keeps him alive for another
Sugar के लिए इतना
He's
अच्छा
caught in a
opportunity तो
duel
उसको मार
against
सकता
him
था
and
आराम से.
Benkai too. He is doing a pretty good job at keeping himself alive, though. Needs to push out to go around the trip, but shot down by Benkai in the back instead. Depp is still here, though, up above by Heaven. He's got the operator, and he's firing some shots. Yuran getting one from the back space short as well. Now it's trying to spot up Blaze King. The spike, however, has gone down.
But Blaze King's buying time for Russ. Russ is so low, but if he can get the
Oh
double
my
from behind,
God,
that'd be
big
huge.
flank.
The pin comes
Oh,
There's
the
first.
Hult
Viper's
went
been Yuran, though.
Hult went
I don't
wrong.
know how effective that's going to be given Depp's position, but Yuran shows that he can hold his own. Russ at 2 HP gets swung off by Depp and
No,
blows
yaar.
up as ZETA picks up the fourth.
Credit where credit is due, he still did get depth.
Behind. Yuran, though, is, I think, someone who's really impressing me right now. I don't know if it was a Viper's pit, and then he kind of knew that it would bait the push in, and he would just be in time
Oh
to...
nah,
cut down
hell
his
nah,
opponent, and that
hell
was
fight.
amazing.
Nah, hell nah, hell lightning, nah. Nah.
It's always risky for that second jump.
Bruh.
You almost have to take it, but Depp doesn't miss those.
Not something that Global
It
Esports
is jump picking
anticipated
because he
whatsoever.
know उधर
Now
कोई तो
there's
होगा.
up, still ringing around. Depp with the second kill. They were trying to pinch him down, but it's not
Third.
going to happen.
Is he going for
They
his?
were about to set him up, and he goes
Is
in
that
for
a
the
haze?
board. Hops up, picks up the
Never
corner.
mind,
Sugar
man.
Hero with one little
Depp.
strike. It's a flawless win for ZETA Division.
Depp मेहनत भी नहीं कर रहा, आराम से kill मिल रहा है इसे.
Timing up the
Okay,
barrier, was
observer.
Okay.
You forgot to remove
We're
the-
gonna have to wait for that one.
Anus.
that slight errors, I think.
Okay, we're going through.
Okay.
Yeah, just a bit of a
There we go.
barriers
Alright, we fixed
there,
it.
and now they're
Oh,
through, so,
whoa, that's
GE,
aggressive.
At the end of the day, it still works. They're able to get out
Oh,
again, too, and they corral
Lightning
them.
getting
Well aware of the
always
potential
back.
lurk as well.
Shows their game plan. ZETA maybe a little bit unprepared for that hit, but yeah, I mean, you saw that Dizzy come out. You saw it go above the Poison Cloud, and that's just the combo that they wanted to
This
go for.
last guy has only default skins. जो भी इसके पास है only default.
The force
And ये
can
जो
come through A
आज
short
में
at
पकड़ा
any
ये
time.
कौन सा
I mean,
default skin
5v3,
है?
you just have to hold your angles. Go for these peaks. That's a deep jump.
Wow.
Counting his lucky stars.
Good hit from ZETA, but a little bit of damage from the paint shells, too. Now just trying
Show me
to
Laz,
assess out their
show me
positions
Laz.
again. But look at the discipline from Global Esports, all tucked away, all watching the off angles. Polvi gets first
Oh.
contact, paint shells out.
Okay.
Bit of a swing from Death, but here's the swing from
Oh,
Lightning
let's
Fast in
go.
return.
Yeah, and that's you just had to be ready for trades because
Look at his ये default skin
in
है.
some weird universe. It's not like
Doesn't
they had
look
all the
like
post-plan
default
lineups
skin
ready
to be
go. It
honest.
was
Yeah,
already
ये
a 3v5.
graphics का वजह से
Viper
इतना
no
अच्छा
longer
दिख रहा है.
available,
30
no Molly
seconds
available
left.
for
मेरा
Sugar
default
Zero
skin ऐसा
either.
नहीं दिखता.
Another Sky Smoke had been used over by U-Haul on lamps, so I mean GE, the pistol round prep seemed pristine.
Oh, he'll get the plan
Should be able
done.
to maybe get the plan. Actually, Russ is going to be pretty quick on this one,
Ooh.
especially with the trap mark.
Ow,
Found it in the
ew.
Yeah, I mean, Cypher's no
10
Cypher's
seconds
best. Oh, he wants kills.
Might as well, right? Take what you can get, a bit more credits, a bit more damage, or
एक
just,
kill
you know,
या
mental
plant इन दोनों में से एक
fortitude.
and he'll go for
But still,
hell. Let's
it's
go.
a 7-6. Global picks up that pistol. Hold them, and if they can stay alive well enough, and they, you know, they make sure that they don't expose themselves to anything, they are able to take these fights very favorably. So now they forced Global onto an eco. Yes, there are some ultimates, but that's not the round that you want to use them. And Euron just
they're waiting for
shoots
flash or
them
something.
down. I mean, is this a firing range or
Hell
what?
nah.
3 kills already. We saw that before. He's doing it again. And the entire site belongs to ZETA.
I'm going to be honest, I was impressed more with Huron during the offseason than Uran. I thought Uran was still going to have to take some time to get warmed up here at VCT Pacific. And obviously, you know, kills like that, it was a lineup, sure, both of them kind of peeking out at the same time. He was holding the right angle. But at the end of the day,
yaar,
putting up the numbers
that
he
Ukka
needs
peak
to,
was
and
really
more
bad.
for ZETA division.
With those numbers,
दोनों एक ही
picks
जगह
up the
देख के
Viper's
peak ले
pit.
रहे थे.
You know, it's a very useful
Peak भी नहीं लिया था. They were
for the
getting
next round.
prepared to
But
get
apart
tech
from that,
peak.
just Global Esports' game plan, I guess you can
So
say there was
they
a
are
bit of lineup. They were
preparing.
trying to
Oh
just
my.
pick up whatever gun they could.
Put some pressure down. But the thing is
Global just jiggling for info.
yeah, and they can buy a decent amount of time here with the Gecko. But how ready are they going to be? Trailblazers are traded for that. Now a Dizzy and a Wingman still
Just
available.
flash it, bro.
Russ is arriving.
Blaze
Milkman
King.
at the ready.
Rotates
इतना
R
aggressive.
over. Good shot from Blaze King. What an angle. But you still have Flash kind of looking around A short. So that teleporter play is available, and it
And
does go
Benkai is
through.
ready.
However, it's a bit of a gamble. If Benkai can hold his ground, this is going to be tough for ZETA. They've got 20
Rain
seconds
पे भी
left.
हो.
I mean, Laz didn't actually have control of the site. They have to push through and fight, and now with their smokes down, the mollies are coming out. They have no way to come out, and the Dizzy as well.
main पे call
10
मिला.
seconds. It's not going to happen, is it?
नहीं,
Orbital
नहीं.
Strike, though, still committed. They want to push through. Sugar Zero getting the frag off of it. And
What?
second one in. Hero Rose
कहाँ
taking the
से?
fight. And with that, 2 players left. Polvi, he's got the showstopper, though. But here come the Seekers. Blaze King, we know where you are. Polvi, we know where you are. Are you going to commit? He's got the judge.
They heard the classic too, so they
He
know
got
something's
hurt.
up.
Oh boy, here it comes. Opens up lamps and tries to go for it.
Ah,
anymore.
timing,
What
bhai.
the heck is
Timing,
that?
bhai.
With the timing on the piece,
It's
and then
all
Sugar
right.
Zero to hold from showers. As you can for that last
I'm
round.
waiting for a DRX match.
This time it's B main,
I'm
and that
a
also
huge fan
denies
of
an
3
ult
team.
for
एक है
showstopper
Global
from
Esport number
Dab.
1, second is
Well, I
Sentinels,
wouldn't mind
and
if Zeta
third
plays a little bit
DRX.
more cautiously. But still, the positioning.
Yo,
Dizzy
yo,
does give
stream
up a bit
lag.
of info, so they are
What the
just
hell?
straight through Hookah. Russ is ready to receive. Pops off the null command and just wants to stay alive. But that right up around behind from Tube. And then the kill from Euron. This is the site already. The retakes at this point are too slow, too late. It cannot happen on time. 5%
Retake
as
was
well. Are you
too-
kidding me?
Wow,
Dep with the showstopper.
bro.
Benkai just trying to do what he
Nah,
can.
they're just
But
spamming
at this
their
point, oh
ults.
my god, Will, it feels
What
bad.
the fuck?
This is again one of those
Imagine,
situations where
imagine Benkai clutches
GE
this.
just wanted to check a little too much. You had entire B main control, and you wanted to check in front of showers as well.
Well, Benkai's still gonna try though. Timer is ticking. HP is
Ah.
slowly draining and running away.
Nice try,
And
close
just one
calls.
bullet is all it
GG's.
takes. Good ideas from Global Esports, but at the end, ZETA Division still. And Dep.
These set plays, that's a nice idea, but if ever
I don't know why each and every pro players like Icebox.
Curious how this attack's gonna
क्यों
be.
भाई?
'Cause at the end of the day, you're gonna need to get
That's
those
my
back.
question.
And on the other hand, for
आज
ZETA too. I mean, this composition is just.
कल शुरू होता मैं
what
कल
DRX
से मैं
did
I'm
before in the
watching
past.
Icebox playing.
So, going in on the defense now, already committing the high tide. It blocks off.
Hell nah.
Kind of pushes
Bro,
Global
hell
into
nah.
where
Champions
Laz is
knife
compiling,
and
waiting. The
default.
turret is up and ready.
No
Russ
animation
is
on
kind of
knife.
tagged up by the
मगर
toxic
क्यों?
screen. But wow, we're just setting up for retakes. We're trying to use the lineup, but it doesn't quite connect.
Yeah, very fast flank though. Now they were.
Oh my
spotted.
god,
GE
I just
knows he has to
realized
push out,
Dep
and Polvy's
is
gonna open things up.
crazy on
Always
Jet.
good for some
He plays
shots.
really good
Gets
on
the
Jet,
first one.
bro.
Now wraps back around screens. He wants to
Well,
hold this position.
he'll be an
Because if he
unstoppable
does,
guy if he's
then
on
it
Jet.
holds ZETA off for just another second. Laz, though, up around the Raptors side. He goes back down and picks off Russ. And
Oh,
here comes
what?
Dep from the top now. Sugar Zero landing some shots. A bit of a distraction. It allows for
No
the rest of
calls.
ZETA to corral and push up into
No
the
calls.
site. Blaze King able to get one, but not for long until Laz takes him out. ZETA with the pistol.
I mean, that hop over.
Well, let's see what he can do with it. I mean, I don't mind a
Oh,
force
the
if it works,
fucking
right? So-
law.
Yeah, you got the plant. You got the outlaw. I mean, that's another weapon you have to consider for force buys now. Doesn't want to show that he has it, and
Well, a bit of noise. It just makes Laz think for a second.
Tap,
One down to two,
baby.
well, guess not. It's going to be Polvi with a shot onto Laz instead. Clean head tap. And that weakens mid. With that now, a rotation pulled over from Hiroran, and it's going to be Global Esports slowly creeping up towards A.
Yeah, the thing is now
Creeping
you don't have
up towards
Killjoy either,
A.
so a lot of that retake capability of clearing out corners with something like
Oh, they have a
Swarm no
bulldog.
longer an availability.
Well, similar from before, they let them have the site. Trying to spray, but still, spike plant goes down.
Planted.
Lightning Fast is watching the flank. It's a force buy, and ZETA knows that, so the weaponry not necessarily in their favor.
Although, Polvi is still favoring
Pushing that.
Third shot, fourth! Goes in for the reload, a blind
Let's go, he got 3. Polvi got 3 with Hotla. Let's go.
4 shots, 4 kills for Polvi with the new weapon.
4 kill.
Doesn't need to fire twice to get a shot if it's always a headshot. Great showing from the duelist pickup for Global Esports.
Dude, that's crazy. Oh my god. Had the angle from the window?
Oh, that was okay. He was already damaged up. And that's, again, one of the strengths of the Outlaw as well. Good pop flash from Russ, too.
Can re-peek just as quick. That is... And they're looking to open things up towards A. ZETA definitely wanting to back off of this.
Lightning.
But what's curious,
Oh, lightning.
Up around Hut.
Oh, he's buying so much time. And Benkai.
Oh no.
Benkai with the backup comes out from the other side of the map.
Let's go. That's
the
duo we need.
Not getting the right reads. Peeking
oh my
into
god. Oh, Polvi. Oh, Polvi. Oh, Polvi. Oh, Polvi. Oh, Polvi.
Not quite able to make this retake happen just yet. I think they're opting for that save, but while you're going for that, lightning fast.
You know, एक और lurk आएगा because ZETA is so good at lurking. Last map पे at least 5 से 6 round निकाला है बस lurk कर करके. 2, 3, 4 लोग एक साथ.
It's a good pick.
It's one.
Holy.
Now,
Eco damage already done.
just falls back, allows for Polvi, who is on the blade storm, to go for a little bit more. Just now playing off of.
Oh, why you guys are losing rifle? Oh, whoa, hello.
It's time to save.
Yeah, we got mighty close to that lockdown here from Laz as well. But hey, damage done to the economy a little bit. Viper's Pit also picked
Bro,
up.
बहुत गुस्सा आता है भाई.
I think you see it on his face. Like,
Champions
okay,
का knife लेके without animation use करना. He's using like a default
the teammates
skin.
are there as well, and that's
B. Okay. Recon doesn't find much, but it does bait out a
What
bit of
attacking
Cascade.
is? Yes.
Cascade actually. So
Very
hard
deep.
to clear around that.
Don't want to push past it, so that's why they're holding so far back. And in the meantime, ZETA pushes out mid on their own. Doesn't find much though, but it is a good angle for Depp.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Depp
mid
could
push
save, or
करेगा
they
ही.
could back out, because that means GE, if they want any variation, they're going to have to take time
Ah,
to take
never
over
mind.
mid.
I'm tripping, bro.
And ZETA, they're actually just banking on the
I
fact
didn't
that
get
this is
proper
going one
sleep,
way or
I'm
another. The
tripping.
Recon's not going to find anything. Surely this gives the call. And Benkai as well. Surely this gives the call over to focus onto yellow.
Yeah, they're like, that's the lurker. We can rotate now.
Oh my god, look
What
at the
they're doing,
lag.
fights out from
Team
Huron.
lag.
A bit of a jiggle, and that stresses out Polvi's position. They know exactly what's about to happen. The Cove trying to play off it, the shorty with the swing, but not
Oh,
quite
let's
the shots
go.
to make it
Oh,
work.
what the?
Blaze King,
Dap?
Polvi, they are gunning down ZETA.
Oh my god.
Laz, however, manages to pick up one from mid, but that's all he can really do. The angle being held now by Polvi. Hunter's Fury being committed, but ooh, the ultimate's not really well timed enough, and still aiming down his sights.
Polvi looks like
One shot
nervous.
through the
भाई
engine
इतने
block,
सारा
Global Esports
इतने
fight
सारे
forward.
stage matches खेला है, but why you look like
I mean, a great
look
round
so
coming out
nervous?
from GE.
Polvi, I've
Bait
seen
out the
Polvi
first
playing
piece,
live,
piece of
okay?
utility.
इतना
Auto
अच्छा,
contact,
इतना
you have
aggressive
the
खेलता है, but
turret
इधर
launcher
he is
for
like
mid as well.
so
it gets
low
contact.
और
You don't see it
क्या
get
बोलते
broken
हैं?
right away. There's no
Not
further
aggressive.
pushing. You have to presume.
Playing
Of
back.
course, and then you hear the upshot as well. That but it's not enough just yet.
Always
It's a
that
close
challenge
fight
of,
so
like,
far.
old and new ideas. Old Spice.
Polvi had ult, फिर भी Marshall भाई क्यों किया?
Will is absolutely right.
What?
Polvi has been showing up, but we still need more to see that dominant lead.
Yeah, that's what.
Because it isn't
Polvi
that
is
dominant,
like a
we both are
crazy
actually
guy.
adjusting to each other really well,
Especially
and
on
we're seeing how they
duelist,
play
but
back
आज
and forth
he
in
is
terms of
so
space.
silent. I don't know
Still
why.
have Huron as well as Sugar Zero defending that B site. These walls are doing so much.
You have so much time right now. You still know that no one's pushed out from mid or A, not too
Oh,
far
no.
at the very least. Oh, if he gets this kill.
Oh, let's go. Ah, that crouch.
If they held control of Snowman, either you plant the lurk there, or you try to force your way all the way around the pit. But now, Depp, very well focused.
Yeah, Depp always holding his own out towards the A side, especially with that operator. But the other thing is also just Euron in that Viper's pit. It covers up just enough that he can actually peek out and take down whoever peeked out Snowman.
30
I think
seconds
that's
left.
kind of the idea. And now with that space, Depp repositions, tries to land the shot.
Holy,
not quite
he
connecting,
missed.
though. This might allow for Global Esports to get that spike down.
And both teams are so aware of the potential lurks as well. I mean, they've kind of bitten each other in the back a couple times in this first half. Wow.
Ah, timing, yaar.
But now it's just the main force pushing through.
You get a little bit paranoid, but now all you got to do is watch the front. Lightning fast, definitely does. Peak, but it doesn't quite work out. Last that much more decisive, just goes in for the shot. Now you're aware that Blaze King is up on top.
Depp is whiffing so badly. Cute.
Good peek though, but not quite enough to gun down the second target. So ZETA goes up ahead.
That's right.
Yeah, and it was
About the defensive side, like whether or not you want to invest a
3.
player to watch that spot. On the other hand,
3
though, right
detained.
now, with the buys, no force from Global. In fact, they're just kind of playing these unorthodox, really close range positions. They heard something and they peeked out and it lines up for Depp.
ZETA got 3, ZETA got 4.
Hirodon picking up more kills. It's all down again to Benkai.
It's an eco. You do what you have to do. Those are the plays that either it turns into greatness or you get lined up.
Come on, Benkai.
Don't peek or like hide or.
Well, you have to go for a timing, right? Because
Yeah.
I think if you're waiting, unless you have like all Buckies and such, they're gonna check. There's no way, right?
Of course.
And I mean, sometimes some teams don't, and they pay for it. But I don't mind the peek. Here,
ZETA not able to retrieve all too much.
this is I mean, it's a great angle to hold on that far angle. But if they're coming out of garage, yeah, that flick is not an easy one. So Polvy's really playing for maximum contact and maximum info.
I don't know if ZETA's going to push all too deep into B yet, though. They're kind of guessing as to the previous rotations, the previous positions that Global Esports held. So without finding all too much this time, they're kind of assuming and setting up for that execute into A. I don't know if it's the wisest decision.
Yeah, the high tide doesn't cover all of rafters. They have to be aware of that.
Okay, well, the frag's still just as good. Euron just walks up and takes down Russ. Lightning fast answers back, though. But look at the positioning from Depp. He's already making it up on top of screens. And with that, Sugar Zero conceals the plant, gets it through. A bit of a wall bang coming out.
Oh!
But Hirodon's still just as good on the Guardian. Similar to Euron from before.
Surely you save. I mean, it feels
an
bad,
op.
but yeah, but it feels bad, but you need this op to make anything happen in the future rounds.
Oh, he's going for it. Doesn't know the angle from below. Leg spotted. Okay,
Nah. Not worth of try, bhai. When it's 1v3, nah. Hell nah. Just do it on 1v2 or
this
something.
is a ZETA who is on the hunt. They are out for blood. They find the shot. Huron's
Nah,
already
this-
here.
Oh, no!
No.
No!
He just wants to run away.
Oh, big
He just
gaya.
wants to fight Tom.
Oh, big gaya.
Okay, he's managed to run away.
Oh, bach gaya.
The greatest
What?
escape.
Turns
Oh, they had just enough.
After rounds now.
Yeah, they had just enough to sacrifice a couple utility as well. Just go for the half armors. You got the Hunter's Fury too.
So trying
Ah.
to play.
You saved for this, man.
It's a bit risky.
वो क्या था?
A little bit gambly. Rush tries to stay a second longer to find that tag, but not quite able to make it happen. ZETA very good.
ये last round में इतना aggressive.
Getting pinged and then just holding back.
वही
for a second.
starting से इतना
Last
aggressive हो
round,
जाता
watch
full भी
Mayweather
जीत
crosses.
जाते हैं
This
ये
is-
round. We were going
this is
for the
ZETA
third map,
whole new level.
but it's a GG
That's on the move.
already.
Lightning Fast heard him.
One
Gets him on
down,
the flank
got
as well.
plant,
Good pick up,
and
then
two
Depp to come
down.
back in. The spike is down. They know they're
No
good.
smoke.
Everyone's in position, not to mention Euron, who is holding such an angle. But good
Oh my
swing off
God.
of the recon.
Oh,
Blaze King and Rush
Blaze.
managed to shoot them down. Rush trying to dance back and forth.
Oh!
Defused and held.
What?
Benkai able to hold it all the way through. Manages to make use of that space from Russ and Blaze King.
But it's one shock dart.
Oh, shield पे
No fragment
force
on Russ.
buy. It's a
Very
force
crucial
buy.
things that they would want on a retake.
Well, you do have the Null Command and the Viper's Pit, but how long can you really extend this map? That is the question. 12-7 right now. All Zeta needs is 1. And they are looking mighty decisive. Depp 1 point away from the Blade Storm. Goes in to take that space up around yellow. Timing peek off of the Recon. Clears out the early half of the
Oh,
site.
he saw him. He saw him.
So Polvy's aware that a lurk is still on the A site. It's either him or Lightning Fast that can hold that. Polvy's gonna leave it up to his
Wait,
team.
why?
Shock darts to clear.
What that sound?
Just to fend them off.
Oh, Polvy he was ready for it.
Last wanted to make it
What
happen,
is
though.
that
If he
sound?
did, then there
कुछ
may
तो
have been
buzzy
some
आवाज
rotations,
सुनाई
but
दे
here
रहा है.
comes Polvy and
Sounds so
Lightning
weird.
Fast now.
I don't know if Depp suspects that this is gonna be a double. Oh, Lightning just a jiggle.
Oh, tap
I don't mind it.
is
Doesn't greed for the
hard.
kill.
No, they can't
But
rotate
that
too.
means
They
they're
have
trapped
to
in B.
commit B.
Exactly.
Defense knows.
No matter what, they have to commit
push
B.
up front. And as long as Russ, Benkai, and Blaze King can
They have to
defend
play for
B
picks,
well
so they have to
enough,
push B
they're
for
gonna run
plan.
out of time. The pressure is on. And off of the
Oh,
cascade, they push
oh,
up.
oh,
Yuran and hit it on.
oh,
How did
he
they
got
make
3
that happen?
already.
All 3 players
What?
down. Depp now coming through.
GG,
All
it's
that's
a
left is Lightning
GG.
Fast and a Russ
Nice try, boss.
that is
It's a
running
nice
out of bounds, running
try.
out of
It's not
juice.
like you have been lost
Finds the angle, finds the
in
shot,
a
but
very
God,
worst
Blaze Storm
way
now
or
propped
something.
up.
You guys
That's
tried
the
really
top
well. You
target
played
for
really
him.
well.
Okay.
Oh, but
Just
this
a
is
bit of work
7th
here and
out
there,
is
and
whipping.
Huron
Chi by
to
Dap.
secure that final nail in the coffin. 13
GG
to
boys.
7.
Good game. Good
Zeta
game.
Division
Next match
clears
for
this out
sure.
2-0.
One of the
GE
teams that just
fighting
did
next
not
match for
make-
sure.
did not
They're gonna
budge
prepare
to make
really
roster
well.
move for so
First
long.
match है warm up
But
है.
to
Next
start
match
the first
पक्का
chapter
आएंगे.
was a story
We
about
will come
building up
stronger. Let's
talent
go.
in your